Good afternoon, everybody. In one of my previous videos, I showed you that my conveyor belt had broke. I just returned from my boat job on Wednesday, and I've already repaired my lawn tractor and the big tractor. So on the big tractor, the switch that controls the grapple, I parked it before I left, and somehow after I parked it, one of these switches got stuck closed. Well, the way this thing is wired, it's wired directly to the battery, and that's probably a bad idea, but that's just the way I did it. So it turned on one of the solenoids and completely discharged the battery. I had to pull the battery off, and of course it was absolutely dead to the point of being damaged. I put it back on, I put it on charge overnight, and then I put it on a trickle charger for about 10 hours. I'm gonna have to put it on the trickle charger and keep it on, because right now the battery is sulfated. In other words, once you get down below 10.5 volts on a battery, it's pretty much damaged. The only way you can restore any of it is to desulfate it, and it's kind of a pain in the butt. It's very time consuming. Anyway, I put it on. Using a trickle charger for several weeks will kind of restore it a little bit. I don't know, we'll see. But that happened. The next thing was the conveyor. And the conveyor, I was telling you, I had a few annoyances with the conveyor. I showed you, this is where, this section right in here, when I'm working with the logs, I'll grab a piece that it has been split, I'll grab it and I'll throw it, and it would hit the conveyor, and then it would bounce, because this is so thin that it would hit it and literally bounce right back into the chute, which is exactly what I didn't want. So what I'm doing is I cut a steel plate, and this is 5/16, I believe. Yeah, it's 5/16. Probably a little too heavy, but it's what I had in stock. I have a whole bunch of it, so I'm using it. So I cut it to size, and I want to weld it between this bar, this crossbar, and the one that's up here you can't see. And I'm hoping that will stop this thing from getting all dented up and having the logs bounce back. The new conveyor belt came in. It is significantly thicker than the old one. I'm hoping that'll be okay. I didn't have a whole lot of choice. There's only so many things you can get. The problem with it being so thick is these 4-inch rollers, and having the that thick conveyor belt go around these 4-inch rollers, it may delaminate. I'm expecting that, and I'm going to be working on the project of converting this to a chain drive. It'll just be a lot better, a lot easier, less maintenance, more durable. I don't have to fiddle with a belt. If it's metal, I can fix it. If it's a rubber conveyor belt, I can't fix it if it breaks. The only option is to replace it. That conveyor belt was almost $1,000. Big bucks. So I'm not going to bore you with all the fabrication nonsense here, but just know I'm going to clean this up, and then I want to put this plate down, weld it in place, and then I'll come back and we'll have a look at it. I'm all set up and ready to do some welding, so I'm going to buzz through this real quick, and then I'll be back. There we have it. Welded a 5/16 plate onto the conveyor. That took me about 3 hours to do that, not including cutting out the plate. That was another hour. Yeah, so it looks pretty good. Because I was welding over top of this sheet metal down onto that crossbar, I had a couple of holes pop up here, but I'm not really worried about that. It's not going to hurt anything. There's a hole there. A couple nasty spots over there. No big deal. And then I put a couple of tacks in here because I wanted to kind of hold it down so when you throw a log and a log hits it, it doesn't vibrate, because that would be just as annoying. Okay, now we're going to get cleaned up and then install the new conveyor belt. All right, I'm still working on the conveyor belt. I got it installed. I had to completely loosen the adjusters, so I'm very glad that I made this modification here, and I'll show you what I did. If hopefully you can see it. It's a little dark right now. Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell, but anyway, I welded the nut onto the frame here, and that way that nut is completely stationary, and then my adjuster, all I got to do is thread that in to get the adjustment that I need. The hinge, or the fingers, that was another problem. What they give you, and the original belt had this too, this is a piece of nylon covered cable, 1/4-inch cable. For the life of me, I could not get this thing to go through. And I fiddled with it and messed with it for the better part of an hour trying to get this to go through. And I tried everything I could think of, and I finally just gave up. So what I did was the same thing I did with the old belt. I made a metal rod, tapered the ends, threaded the ends, and put a couple nylock nuts on the end. Right there, as you can see. And it took me 30 seconds to put that in. I'll lubricate it, and it'll be fine. All right, anyway, the next thing I have to do is install this roller, which that was the secret to putting this belt together, was to take that roller off, and then the belt just laid on the ground. It was easy enough to pull this roller off. So anyway, I'm going to put this back on, and then I'll have to get this adjusted and tracking properly.
The next day.
It's the next day. I ran out of daylight last night, so I couldn't really do any more video. But the conveyor belt is back on, and it tracks. Seems to be okay. Time will tell. This belt is significantly thicker. It's about a 1/4 inch thick. Significantly thicker than the old belt. So I'm hoping it has a... I'm hoping, number one, it doesn't delaminate. And number two, I'm hoping it lasts for a while. This one has these chevrons, and I think that'll do a whole lot better for moving the firewood. Anyway, if you enjoyed this, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. I try to respond to all comments. And that's about it for right now. I have to get on with, the next project. The next project is this. I have a nail in my tire. I'm not sure where I picked it up, but I gotta fix that. It never ends. The maintenance on equipment just never ends. Thanks for watching. Everyone have a great day. We'll see you later.